Rund 1000 Kilometer südlich von Manila liegt Biliran, eine der kleinsten Inseln der Philippinen. Nichts deutete darauf hin, dass die beschauliche Provinz zum Schauplatz eines Tabubruchs werden würde, der die Nation erschüttern sollte.
Father Priest, can you come in? How do you feel about the case? Father?
Ende 2018 wurde der amerikanische Priester Kenneth Bernard Hendricks, der seit 40 Jahren in Biliran tätig war, wegen Pädophilie verhaftet. Ein Jahr nach seiner Verhaftung muss sich Hendricks vor diesem bescheidenen Provinzgericht verantworten. Ein Mitglied des Klerus vor einem weltlichen Gericht. Das ist äußerst selten auf den Philippinen. Der Mann, den hier alle Pater Pius nennen, soll mehrere Minderjährige missbraucht haben. Er plädiert auf nicht schuldig und auch sein Anwalt Melvin Vaporoso glaubt, dass der Priester freikommen wird.
Father Pius is a friend of mine, and he's a friend of the family. So myself personally, I feel sad about the case. Of course, as the accused, we want a quick, speedy process so that Father Pius would be exonerated as soon as possible. This case would be dismissed, and so that he can continue with his life, and which has been disturbed today because of his continued detention.
Obwohl es sich um eine außergewöhnliche Angelegenheit handelt, ist an diesem Tag kein Vertreter der nationalen Presse vor Ort. Nur ein paar lokale Journalisten beobachten den Prozess. Die Reporter sind sich der Brisanz des Themas bewusst.
I believe that there is an amount of self-censorship on the part of media entities here and in Manila because of the overpowering influence and power of the CBCP, the Catholic Bishops' Conference of the Philippines. And there is a feeling among that they don't want to move against the church.
Pater Hendricks wurde von der philippinischen Kirche in den Priesterstand gerufen und hat hier in Biliran mit Generationen von Ministranten gearbeitet. Einer von ihnen, der Jordan genannt werden will, bricht als erster die Mauer des Schweigens.
When my friends introduced me to the priest, tell them that I can get some extra money for school, I can get a ride going to school. On Sunday, I become an altar boy. On the next Saturday, the priest approached me and kissed me. So I freeze and asking to myself, maybe it's just an American thing to do. That week, he told me to stay at night, so I slept there. He wanted me to look like he's touching the boys. That night, he touched my penis, because I was afraid. He is like a tiger. Para siyang amo namin na para kaming mga aso. He is controlling us, and he will say that you should come because I already take you somewhere nice. I already give you food, give you clothes, you enjoy, and now I want to enjoy myself also. I was 12 years old that time. I was abused like 6 years.
Jordan hat als erster Anzeige gegen den Priester erstattet. Seine Anwältin Edna Pitao Honor weiß, es wird ein langer und steiniger Weg vor Gericht. Sie bereitet Jordan und seine Familie zusammen mit ihrem Mitarbeiter auf die ersten Anhörungen vor.
Wag na niyong hindi na niyo. Wag mong patulan yun. Oh. Pabayaan mo na sila. Kung lalaki yung boses nila, sila pa ang dadakpin doon sa korte. Kasi hindi pwede yun na nag-iingay sa loob at sa labas. Pagbasa po sa iya, minaw po mo. Siguro daghan ng tao ha, ay mo kalisang. Kay daghan ng tao, daghan sa inyo. Siyempre, mga supporters ni Pius. Yung mga neighbors ninyo, baka makikita din ninyo. Basically, and usually, families are really not used to coming out in the open, especially in sex abuse cases, because of for fear of the stigma coming from the community. And especially in this case, because they're filing a case against their parish priest, and there would be repercussion, and they would be also there would be fear that they will be ostracized from the community, from the parishioners who love parish priest, especially for Filipinos, because the Philippines is the only Catholic country in the whole of Asia, and there is deep religiosity among the Filipinos.
Salamat kay Jesus sa Evanghelium narinig natin.
Mit über 80 Millionen Gläubigen sind die Philippinen das drittgrößte katholische Land der Welt. Die Kirche hat hier großen Einfluss und versucht in erster Linie, sich selbst zu schützen. Seit Beginn der 2000er Jahre erhielten die Bischöfe zahlreiche Hinweise auf möglichen Missbrauch, ohne zu reagieren.
Lieber Erzbischof, uns allen ist klar, dass der Skandal in der Diözese von Naval sehr schwerwiegend ist. Mit diesem Problem müssen wir uns ernsthaft auseinandersetzen. Mein Bruder, ich kann leider nicht mehr tun. Kein Bischof und keine Gruppe von Bischöfen kann einem anderen Bischof etwas vorschreiben. Der Vorsitzende der Philippinischen Bischofskonferenz. Exzellenz, aufgrund ernsthafter Zweifel im Hinblick auf seine Beziehungen zu Minderjährigen in seiner Zeit als Priester auf den Philippinen wird ihm dort die Ausübung des Priesteramtes formell untersagt. Sehr geehrter Kardinal, ich hoffe in dieser Angelegenheit bald von Ihnen zu hören, da Sie Ermittlungen angekündigt hatten.
Bischof Antonio Tobias, der die kircheninternen Ermittlungen leitet, sieht seine Institution nicht in der Verantwortung.
This case of Henrik's never came. I'm so sorry. I am not sure whether they have not acted, but there should be really a preliminary investigation on that. So the diocese should make a investigation. The diocese, no. Now, even if you contact Cardinal or whoever it's Cardinal the Nuncio, it will be the responsibility of the local church to do. Our lips are mum, no? We cannot, because of confession. So if I hear, I cannot reveal it.
Dabei fordert der Papst seit Dezember 2019 die Mitarbeit der Kirche bei Missbrauchsermittlungen. Doch auf den Philippinen ist das Gewicht der katholischen Kirche derart erdrückend, dass es auch die Justiz lähmt.
I suspect the judges of the civil courts, out of respect for the priest, would probably, I call, cover up, which is now prohibited by the Pope. Our religious tradition, they are all Catholics, and I feel the few cases that I sent, were reduced to lesser crimes.
Oft kommen die Anzeigen nicht einmal vor die Zivilgerichte. Denn die Kirche fährt noch weitere Geschütze auf, um ihren Ruf zu verteidigen.
Okay, ring the doorbell. Who's gonna open it? Why do you have to wear the mask there?
It's broken.
Okay. Let's just throw this out.
Michael Gatjalyan wohnt auf den Anhöhen von Cebu City. Sein friedlicher Alltag lässt kaum erahnen, was er durchmachen musste.
Nice haircut. Oh, you look good.
Als Junge wurde der heutige Familienvater von einem Geistlichen missbraucht.
At the height of all of this, it's like I was in a pool and I don't know how to swim. Like I didn't know what to do. I didn't know where to ask for help. I didn't even know what kind of help I needed. So I decided, it'd probably better for me to learn how to defend my rights, how to enforce my rights. So that's what encouraged me to be a lawyer.
Michael ist bislang der einzige Philippiner, der ohne Pseudonym und ganz offen kirchlichen Missbrauch angeklagt hat. Er erlangte ein schriftliches Schuldbekenntnis des Täters und brachte seinen Fall vor den obersten Gerichtshof.
The priest, the one I accused, basically admitted to the wrongdoing already. And this is a sworn statement, sworn before the prosecutor. He said, I admit that inside the movie house, I fondled and touched his thigh, but when I started to reach for he immediately slapped my hand and held it and pulled it away.
Der Priester und sein Anwalt ließen nichts unversucht, um sich aus der Affäre zu ziehen. Sie schlugen Michael einen Deal vor. Der war damals erst 18 und konnte die Folgen nicht abschätzen.
If you accept this, you would have to sign these papers that we prepared. So that was it. That was just basically an exchange of money, and also included here that we waive and discharge any actions. Of course, this was in purpose.
Hiermit verzichte ich für alle Zeit auf jegliche zivil- oder strafrechtlichen Schritte gegen den besagten Pater.
Trotz seines Geständnisses wurde der Priester nie verurteilt. Das Gericht ging davon aus, dass er bereits Buße getan habe und die finanzielle Vereinbarung die Sache abschließe. Auch von der Kirche wurde der Priester nicht bestraft. Er blieb im Amt und hatte weiterhin Kontakt mit Kindern. Das Schweigen der Opfer zu erkaufen scheint eine gängige Methode zu sein, vor allem bei der ärmeren Bevölkerung. In Biliran wurden Jordan und sein kleiner Bruder, der ebenfalls Anzeige erstattete, massiv unter Druck gesetzt.
Isang matalik na kaibigan ng pare nag-alok sa akin ng 100,000 para i-stop yung kaso. Pero but I did not accept because I was not doing this for money. Kasi malaki yung respeto ng mga tao sa pare dati. Pumunta kami agad sa sa police station. Apat sila po pumunta doon. Pero hindi natuloy yung magpa-file sana ng kaso yung isa sa apat. Pero hindi pinigilan ng magulang kasi magbibigay lang daw sa kanya ng problema. The priest is like the president of the village. So the people, they are angry and they want me to stop the case. They said that what I'm doing was wrong. Marami po talagang biktima dito. Maraming biktima na hindi lumalabas, natatakot. Baka sila naman yung pag-uusapan ng mga tao, pagkagalitan. Yung mga tao sinasabi na I should get out of this place because I might be in jail, not the priest, or somebody might shoot me.
Jordan blieb bei seiner Anzeige und zog die Wut seiner Gemeinde auf sich. Denn auf dem Land hilft die Kirche da, wo der Staat versagt, und Priester genießen ein hohes Ansehen.
I know
from the bottom of my heart that Father Pius is a good man. Praise the holy people. They are the chosen people of God to strengthen the spiritual life of people. And people will listen to them because they are anointed people to develop our moral and spiritual life. Only the priest can do this.
For me personally, it is important to have our priest will be staying always in our barangay with the good things that Father Pius has shown to the community. So I cannot believe that he will be doing that act. We cannot even believe. It is unbelievable. By the time the student has no money to pay their tuition, Father Pius help in paying their tuition and some other school supplies. And if there are some babies who will get sick and then the parents has no money, then Father Pius can recommend it to the hospital and then they will be entertained.
Now that Father Pius is not there, they will have to get money from their pocket to spend to hire a priest and some other persons.
Von ihrer Gemeinde ausgeschlossen werden die Opfer pädophiler Priester auch von der philippinischen Gesellschaft nicht unterstützt. Nur dieser Orden in Manila bietet ihnen Zuflucht. Er hilft Frauen und Kindern, die Opfer von Gewalt wurden. Hier finden sie einen Ort, an dem sie sich davon erholen können. Geleitet wird der Orden von Schwester Diane Capasagan.
We admit women and girls, and including children, those who are abused. Our cases are mainly for rape victims from their fathers, relatives, and clergy. As of now, we have 4 cases of clergy abuse. This is our oratory. This is a place for prayers. Every night we have a prayer, and then every week we have a sharing, faith sharing, about themselves, about their cases, their feelings of anger, of shame, because there's a post-traumatic syndrome.
Nur wenige Opfer haben Zugang zu dem Zentrum, das sich durch Spenden finanziert. Für Schwester Diane müsste sich vor allem in den Köpfen der Menschen etwas ändern.
I think one is awareness on the part of the women, and also in the part of the clergy, and also the part of the bishop. Even in the CBCP, there is a committee regarding on that clergy abuse. Even there's a committee. They still want to cover up the priest. We need the courage of women to tell their stories. The next is support. Not only financial support, but morally, spiritually.
Okay, deposit na.
Trotz starker Vorbehalte in der Kirche gibt es heute die ersten Initiativen.
Well, today I thought we will deal, after seeing what the perpetrators are, what are the effects of child sexual abuse on the victims, what can we do? So you are ready? Yes. Ready. So first we will look at the mindset of the victims. That is why Pope said, you address the victim first, care for them.
Diese religiöse Einrichtung hat einen indischen Priester eingeladen für ein Seminar zur Prävention vor sexuellem Missbrauch.
Speaking about sexuality, is there actually a proper time when to discuss sexuality with a child?
In Asia, people do not so much speak about sexuality. So in the family, there is no such education as to what is sexuality. Plus, they don't talk about it. So when this thing happened, then they keep silent. In certain countries, of course, you have to report a child sexual abuse case to the police. But in the United States, it is like that. In most of our countries, it may not be required from your part to report. I don't know about the law here in Philippines, whether it is mandatory for you if you hear about a child sexual abuse, somebody who knows about the laws here should be able to tell that. So, if it is so,
Diese Art der Fortbildung ist völlig neu und die Teilnahme freiwillig.
Actually, I decided to join this seminar because in our ministry, we have a lot of problems, and we sisters, we don't have background, we don't have knowledge about this, how to confront with this one. Problem is how we will help them.
making some sense for you.
Before I learned this, I had been exposed to the ministries with the children. Now I realize that they could have been in this kind of situation. But at that time, I didn't really know how to help them. So this helped me to increase my patience, my compassion towards them. I hope I can help them better in the future.
Depression, anxiety.
Die heutige Generation von Geistlichen scheint empfänglicher für die neuen Initiativen zu sein. Doch der indische Ausbilder weiß, wie heikel das Thema auf den Philippinen ist.
It's not so much people are conscious about it one side, I think, but there are a lot of materials what we find in the internet regarding this, how much people are taken seriously. And also, I think because of the culture here in some way, they don't take it so seriously, these concerns of abuses and all. Maybe there are many other bigger issues here of poverty and the concerns of many other things than mainly on child sexual abuse as such. I think it is very important for us to address this issue and take a stand also in favor of the children, the victims, to help them to come out in their life, to live fully. I think it is important.
Jordan und seinem Bruder steht ein langer Heilungsprozess bevor. Zumal das Verfahren gegen Pater Pius Hendricks nach der ersten Anhörung eingestellt wurde. Doch Jordan will nicht aufgeben.
I was also thinking of the kids, especially my brothers. That's why I filed the case. I feel sorry for him. Yung mga tao parang bulag. Hindi sila pumapanig sa mga inaabuso. Yung ibang tao kasi hindi sila yung nabiktima. Kaya pinagsawalang bahala lang nila. Para sa akin, importante po ito para mabago yung sistema.
Auf den Philippinen wird es wohl noch lange dauern, bis die zaghaften Bemühungen der Kirche mehr sein werden als nur fromme Wünsche.